I've known him only for a couple of years, I spent a lot of time with him, and one thing he loved to do was play Uno.
Yes.
And boy, he didn't like it when I beat him a couple times. But I enjoy. I had some great times with him. I shared my TV shows with him because he liked what I liked and everything. It was. There's a few times when he had questions about the Bible, where he actually called me and asked me. And he'd call me every now and then, and we'd talk for about an hour and a half. I love the guy. He was like a second dad to me.
Thank you. Do you have any other who wish to share?
We enjoyed Walter very much. We did a lot of things to help him out. And we're going to miss him dearly.
Yes.
He changed a little bit while he was here. Knew him for about end of 2016.
Yep.
And I was gone for a little bit, but when I come back, he slowly changed a little bit. We had our little bouts every now and then.
Well,
but
all of us did.
he I don't know why, but for some reason he told me, he said, I trust you. Don't worry about whatever. I appreciate it. So after he got out of the hospital that last time, to me it seemed like something a little more changed in him after that. Gonna miss him.
Do we have anyone else who would like to share?
I would like to say I did not know Walter Braden, but I tell you what, he thought the world of me, and I'm going, what for? I didn't do nothing. I just come sit with you, talk, you know. And then I have Friday night fish dinner with friends, and he'd say, bring me back fish and shrimp. And I would bring them back his food. And then when the community started doing the vet feed, I started bringing him Thursday afternoon meals. And he says, you go out and do all this for me? And I said, why not? You know, you're a person. You may not be able to get up and get around. I can. And that's what I do, you know. But he would try and flirt with me, and it would go nowhere. But that was Walter for sure.
Yes.
I will miss him dearly.
One thing he really loved to do was cook.
Yes.
He didn't let anything keep him from cooking.
I really, I don't know really what to say. I really appreciate everyone being here. It means a lot to me. Pop was awesome. We talk about going your rounds. me and Pop did that. Quite literally. Before he lost his legs, I thought that I could stand up to him then, and I couldn't do it then, and I couldn't do it when they took his legs either. So, because that's the kind of man he was. I hear a lot of people talking about changes that he went through. When he first moved here, he was still Pop. And I don't need to run his name in the dirt at all, because that's not what this is about. Because we all change. We all have our Saul to Paul transformation. And Pop went through that here in Arkansas. And I was so glad to be a part of it. I was really glad to be a part of that with my brother. Thank you, Pastor, for opening your guys' church to him, because I'm sure he gave his life back to the Lord at some point with Pastor Sherry. But for some reason, 3 weeks before he died at a Reckless Revival concert, that a few of us here were there together, for some reason he decided to tell Justin Brock that he wanted to pray for Joseph, he wanted to pray for his kids, and if there was any doubt left in his mind, he wanted to make sure that it was secured right there. And he did that. So don't be sad. That isn't what this is. He's got his legs, he's walking, and he's with his son, and it's a good thing. So, Pop was awesome, and I love him, and I will miss him a lot. Thank you for being here.
Do we have any other who would wish to share? Malik, I should have asked you to sing. Sorry about that.
I can share.
Come on up. You gotta get used to this getting in front of people and talking.
I got the honor of meeting Pop, I want to say about 2 months before I got deployed to Europe. And I came to Tony's house as normal, and he said, I got to go see my dad, and I had never met Tony's dad before. And the shock on my face when I seen Pop was Tony was like, wait, I told you I was black. And I said, yeah, you're right. So, Pop, I remember I went in and I said, hey, how are you? And he said, I got a serious question for you. I said, hit me with it. I haven't even told you my name yet, but sure. And he goes, who's better, LeBron James or MJ? The very first question.
Serious, heavy basketball question.
And I said, Pop, I gotta say MJ. And he smiled real big and he said, we're gonna be friends. That was my very first memory of Pop. I got the honor of 3 months ago now moving down here and being with Pop, Tony, and Anna, and all of them. We win our battles. I won some, I lost some. Lost more than I won. But that's what happens. And he never, not one time did he ever show any malice, hate. He just smiled, he laughed. We got our battle. The next day he said, hey. And I said, how you doing, Pop? He'd ask how I was for work. He was amazing. He was a staple of what people would like to be, and I'll never forget it.
Amen.
Really changed my life.
Amen.
So, that's my roommate, and I didn't know Walter for very long, probably, 2 months? But him and his family, Tony and Anna, this family means a lot to me, because when I was discharged from the Navy, they opened their doors up to me for a few months longer than I intended them being there, but they took care of me, and it was a stepping stone for my adulting. And the house that I now share with Malik, Walter said we could stay there and we could, be adults and make a life for ourselves. And I'll never appreciate that enough, and I don't say it to you guys enough too, for opening your doors to me. And I feel convicted a little bit because I don't share it enough, but this family means a lot to me. And even though Walter had only known me for a couple months, the fact that he put so much faith in us that we could take care of that house, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I remember him asking, when will Malik be here? When will he be here? And
Yeah,
Tony
he
would
said that
say,
a lot.
he's coming, he'll be here. Don't worry, he'll be here. So that was good. That's why I liked you before I even met you. Anyone else? God bless you all. Feel free to come up and shake hands and talk. And if you're one of the people with the flowers, take your flowers with you when you go, and we'll straighten up and close down. And God bless you all.